الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. All praise and all gratitude belongs to Allah, and may Allah send His salutations and blessings upon our Master and Liege Lord Muhammad. The title for today's discussion is Identifying My Politics. Who I am in essence is really a function of my impulses, aims, and actions. My lower self or nafs is either one or a combination of four realities: a cow, a wild dog, a devil, or an angel. When my energies, my impulses, and my drives are primarily directed to hedonistic pleasures, my lower self or nafs is cow-like. My inner reality is the reality of a cow. When my energies and impulses are directed to the hegemony of hurt and violence over others, I am in reality a wild dog. When my energies and my pursuits are directed to duplicity, arrogance, and seeking self-aggrandizement, I am a devil. And when my life and energy and impulse and drive, when they are devoted to pursuit of the divine, I am then angelic. Many profound implications arise from this self-knowledge. My perception of the environment around me, the values I seek, the activism I employ, and my actions and reactions are all conditioned by my inner realities. Let us look at each of them in turn. First of all, our environments are in essence the aggregate of the realities of our lower selves and their pursuits of pleasure. At the level of the family, neighborhood, province, or even in the international arena, whether social, economic, or political in dimension, the preferences, culture, and actions of our collective being really tell the tale of the reality of our individual inner selves. Number 2, the value of happiness is relative depending on the type of lower self or nafs that I have. The lower self pursues happiness commensurate with its nature. The cat-like, predatory, and satanic self only pursues the acquisition of that which guarantees its pleasure. But the truest, lasting happiness is the angelic happiness of seeking the divine, the infinite in beauty and majesty, and in actualizing divine values and virtues that are necessary for a meaningful and dignified life. Third, the change of the lower self or nafs is the core and the key of any real, profound social change. It could be argued that the common underlying dimension of all types of activism lies in transcending the three self-centered, limiting realities of the lower self, individually and collectively, to produce social change with the deepest foundation and longevity. Fourthly, social transformation without genuine, authentic transformation of individuals is a mirage, a tree without roots, pie in the sky. As I struggle to produce change in society at large, I should never neglect to focus in parallel on my individual internal change. If I do not change, or if I am not in the process of changing, my efforts are in vain. My change will require a constant and sincere effort. For my heart or qalb to truly be free in its perception, experience, and will, it must be free from the impact and grip of the lower nafs or self. And to free myself, my nafs, from its cat-like, predatory, and satanic proclivities and tendencies is no easy task. But it is a necessary undertaking, for without the creation of an angelic lower self, the heart or qalb will always be the prisoner of the lower self, limited in its perception, suffocated from experiencing the divine and divine values, and fettered in its resolve and will to seek and strive for the virtuous. It is only through the purification of the lower self or nafs that the heart or qalb will attain its freedom and true happiness in attachment to the divine. And this is precisely the subject and quest of Islamic spirituality. And this is precisely what is needed for activism of any kind. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.